President Biden and former President Trump will both visit the southern border today. Each side is accusing the other of a political stunt. And now the White House appears to be changing its tune on sanctuary cities cooperating with immigration officials, saying, quote, "We welcome local law enforcement support and cooperation in apprehending and removing individuals who pose a risk to national security or public safety. When a local jurisdiction has information about an individual who could pose a threat to public safety, we want them to share that information with ICE." What a novel concept.
Joey Jones is a Fox News contributor. Joey, that sounds awfully Republican in this election
year. Or just common sense.
Both. What say
you? Yeah, guys, the devil's in the details. When they add the line "who pose a risk to public safety," well, the city of New York doesn't think that people that commit violent crimes pose a risk to violent safety. They let them out all the time, or to public safety. They let them out without bail all the time. So, they're not really going against some of those sanctuary policies if those cities deem a migrant not to be a risk to public safety, even though they've committed what could be violent crime or at least accused of it. But, you go back to President Biden, President Trump, visiting the wall. I can completely understand how President Biden doing it for seemingly the first time ever might be a publicity stunt, especially since his own views contradict a strong border. I mean, his first day in office, he tried to halt deportations for 100 days and wasn't successful at it, thankfully. But President Trump, this is the guy that was elected president in 2016 on the campaign slogan, "Build the Wall." He's been very consistent on this. But I just want you guys to know, I got an email last night of pictures of a post on a federal website. All the steel that President Trump bought with taxpayer dollars to build the wall with, that has been sitting at the border dormant for 4 years now. Our federal government put out an APB to all other government agencies. Hey, come get this steel and use it for whatever you want to. Even an opportunity for private citizens to buy it back at 1/3 the price. So when you have a president blaming Republicans for not funding more border security, and at the same time he's giving away the material to build the wall with, it's hard to take that president seriously.
Okay, so, Joe, we want to switch topics with you and get this one in. New news out of Afghanistan. We're learning that since President Biden pulled U.S. troops out of the country, the Taliban is now holding public executions in stadiums. And people are saying that this is one of the horrifying consequences of our Afghanistan withdrawal. What are your thoughts on this development?
Yeah, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. As someone who is sick and tired of the murder and rape and assault that happens in this country, I don't know if I'm entirely against public executions as a principle. But if the Taliban's doing it, I can guarantee you there was not a fair trial. There wasn't evidence. It's not about justice. It's about retribution and political scores. I would be easy to convince that no one being publicly executed were actually guilty of the crimes that were levied against them. But even more concerning than that to me, I think, is if you read about the justice in Afghanistan right now, people are being flogged and stoned to death on what they call moral crimes. Yeah. The only thing I wish is that some of these socialists in the universities around our country could live stream and see exactly what a dictatorship and a brutal dictatorship looks like, because that's what we left in Afghanistan.
That's right. It's all about perspective, being on the ground in these horrific places to appreciate what we have here at home. And Joey, you certainly have that. Thank you so much for joining us. It's great to see you.